Welcome to New Sky TV. Today's spotlight belongs to Chun and Zhai Yiying. Hot news. 3 million pre-registrations. Is that just the beginning? Chun and Zhai Yiying reunite for the fourth time, taking the aesthetics of heartbreak to new heights. Who would have thought that a short-form drama, not yet officially premiered, could already attract over 3 million pre-registrations? Even more surprising is that the real spark igniting online discussion isn't just the plot synopsis, but the fourth collaboration between Chun and Zhai Yiying, a pairing widely regarded as the gold standard for heart-wrenching romance. Many netizens frankly admit, the moment they share the screen, I'm already reaching for the tissues. What is the magic that makes audiences willingly, time and again, let themselves be emotionally devastated by this duo? From their seamless eye contact to the high-tension emotional dynamics, Chun and Zhai Yiying have long established themselves as one of the most iconic dream teams in the short drama world. With every collaboration, they bring fresh character dynamics while maintaining a heart-rending sense of fateful destiny, keeping audiences deeply captivated by the story. This latest project places immense emphasis on emotional conflict and character growth. Love and fate collide, sweetness and regret intertwine. Every choice could alter the ending, every reunion sparks hope for a miracle while simultaneously raising the fear of a new parting. It is precisely for this reason that the show has generated so much buzz before even airing, with many viewers hailing it as the year's most anticipated masterpiece of tragic romance. The 3 million pre-registrations represent more than just a number, they signify the audience's trust and an anticipation for this on-screen couple. Can Chun and Zhai Yiying surpass their previous hits? To what new heights will they take the aesthetics of heartbreak this time? The answer may soon be revealed. What truly excites people isn't just the 3 million figure, but the growing number of viewers asking the same question: why is it Chun and Zhai Yiying again, and why do they make us so eager to wait for the premiere? A close look at the short drama market in recent months reveals an interesting phenomenon. While viral hits can be replicated and actors swapped out, on-screen couples who can collaborate 4 times while keeping the chemistry fresh remain a rarity. Isn't that, after all, what makes them so special? Many netizens believe that the greatest strength of Love Letter from the 25th Time Zone lies not in its heart-wrenching angst, but in its authenticity. Have you noticed how the emotional progression between the leads avoids forced, sugary moments, relying instead on the gradual accumulation of glances, pauses, silences, and regrets? Unlike many short-form dramas that rely on rapid-fire plot twists for instant gratification, this series prioritizes the characters' emotions, inviting the audience to step into their inner worlds, an approach that arguably fosters a deeper emotional connection. Feedback from behind-the-scenes glimpses, trailers, and readers of the original work has been remarkably consistent. The emotional depth here far surpasses that of typical urban romances. Could this restrained, slow-burning style of emotional storytelling be exactly what modern audiences are increasingly drawn to? Even more intriguing is the growing discussion around a specific detail. Is the 25th time zone merely a non-existent zone, or does it symbolize that person in everyone's heart, someone he can never return to, yet can never truly let go of? Haven't we all experienced such regrets in real life? We want to reach out, but the other person is busy. We finally muster the courage, only to miss the perfect moment. Isn't this lack of synchronization, this inability to align our lives, a true reflection of love for many adults? Ultimately, what makes this work so moving isn't a grand, explosive romance, but the unspoken words, the unsent letters, and the bittersweet regret of loving deeply yet always being a step too late. Have you ever had a similar experience? Chun's breakthrough performance has also given audiences a fresh perspective on his acting. He no longer relies on exaggerated displays of emotion to elicit tears. Instead, a single breath, a glance, or a turn of the body allows him to gradually release emotions his character has suppressed for 20 years. Meanwhile, Zhai Yiying maintains her signature tenacity. Her portrayal of Jo Jingmi, seemingly stubborn and composed, manages to strike a chord with the audience during the quietest moments. Could this cool exterior, warm interior charm be a key reason for her rising popularity? Perhaps this is also why their 4 consecutive collaborations haven't led to audience fatigue. They aren't just acting out a romance, they are telling a story of growth, regret, and waiting. And isn't that a story people will always want to believe in? As the production quality of short-form dramas continues to rise, audience expectations have grown alongside it. Relying solely on traffic and hype is no longer enough to sustain a long-term hit. Will Love Letter from the 25th Time Zone emerge as the summer's breakup phenomenon and redefine the standards for the romance genre in short dramas? Yet, beyond what has already been revealed, What truly stokes anticipation are the crucial plot threads still hidden from the trailers. How will these undisclosed secrets alter the protagonist's fates, and why has the production team remained tight-lipped about so many key scenes? If a story's premise sets its baseline quality, the chemistry between actors often determines its ultimate potential. Do you agree? The most delightful surprise regarding Zhai Yiying this time isn't just how heart-wrenching her crying scenes are, but how naturally she navigates the emotional shifts of her character, Zhou Jingmi, across different life stages. Have you noticed how she conveys the character's inner emotional turbulence without resorting to forced sentimentality? After seeing behind-the-scenes glimpses, many viewers remarked that her performance captures more than just the loss of love. It portrays a girl's gradual growth over time and her journey toward learning to mask her emotions. Doesn't this added depth resonate far more powerfully than mere tears? Looking at discussions across various platforms, whether among fans of the original work or general short drama viewers, the recurring keywords are authenticity, restraint, and immersion. This feedback suggests that a truly excellent romance doesn't require contrived, melodramatic conflict. Instead, it allows every glance and moment of silence to drive the emotional narrative. Don't you find this style of storytelling more sophisticated? Of course, this success also hinges on the rapport Chun and Zhai Yiying have built over 4 collaborations. Have you noticed that the true charm of their scenes together often lies not in the dialogue, but in their instinctive, unspoken reactions to one another? While many productions frequently swap lead pairings to keep things fresh, a duo that can collaborate 4 times, while keeping the audience eager for more, is a rarity. Doesn't this demonstrate that chemistry itself is a unique, hard-to-replicate asset? Some attribute their popularity to their visual compatibility, but do you think it really comes down to nothing more than good looks? In fact, many viewers believe the true appeal lies in the actors' willingness to elevate one another. Rather than vying for the spotlight or overacting, they collaborate to bring their characters to a state of authentic realism, a dynamic that resonates deeply with the audience. Behind-the-scenes clips frequently go viral precisely because these unscripted, spontaneous moments feel so natural. A simple gesture like fixing a co-star's hair, handing over a hot drink, or sharing a look of genuine concern makes viewers believe a real story exists between the characters. Isn't that sense of authenticity the most precious quality of all? It is fascinating to observe a quiet shift in the short drama market. Have you noticed that the productions truly breaking into the mainstream are relying less on melodramatic cliches and returning to the essence of storytelling? In real life, everyone has their own 25th time zone, perhaps a romance left unspoken, a youth that can never be reclaimed, or a person one simply cannot let go of. Have you ever experienced such a regret? Of course, 3 million pre-registrations are just the beginning. A production's reputation ultimately hinges on the quality of the plot and the actors' performances once it airs. Do you think this project will set a new benchmark in the careers of Chun and Zhai Yiying? So, will this love letter to the 25th time zone ultimately reach each other's hearts, or remain forever suspended in that moment of missed opportunity? Share your thoughts in the comments, and join us next time as we reveal more secrets yet to be uncovered. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.